Hey guys, welcome as we're getting to game number 2. We're going to be spawning directly on top of our Terran representative. It is Empire.Beastyqt from Empire. It was a very strong Terran player. It's going to be the Terran on the right. We're having his opponent being Quantic.Agh, who is the Protoss in the left. So this is going to be on TSL4 Antiga Shipyard, and I urge you guys to go ahead and go vote at zanderfeverSC/vote. Let us know who you think is going to be winning. As of right now, the favorite is actually Beastyqt. Which is not exactly unfounded. It was kind of a quick last game. Agh's 3-gate pressure was really quite effective in taking down Beasty. There's really no other way to look at it. It just won. It was really effectively done at a great timing. Beasty was definitely vulnerable to that type of gameplay, and it worked. It worked. There's no other way around it. Beasty's greed would have been great and paid off 2 or 3 minutes from the point of that attack, but Agh's attack was great. He caught those Marines off guard with those force fields, and it was devastating for Beasty. But now Agh's got his pylon. He's now going to send out his probe, and now let's see what Agh is going to be doing this time around. It's actually looking like he might Nexus first. Oh, never mind, he's not. I was going to say, it's like going up to 200 minerals and building chronomatic probes. He must be Nexusing first, but no. No Nexus first, sadly enough. But Beasty has got no gases yet. He's, looks like he's continuing to not have a gas. So he's just going to go ahead and wall this off with his supply depot. He's got his barracks on the way, so there's going to be no scouting for Agh. But it's definitely looking for us in our observer point of view that we're probably going to have a gasless expansion coming out of Beasty. We should definitely be very, very strong, stable, and all good stuff. But look at Beasty. Nice scout. Very rarely do you see Terrans actually scout this area of the map, or this one either, looking for the proxy gateways. I really like the fact that Beasty is doing just this. This is very, very, very safe gameplay that you have to respect. So there's the orbital command going to be coming on down. Let's see if Agh is going to go for 1-gate expand with 2 gases like he did in that last game, or he's going to go for something else. We shall see, we shall see. But still, this lack of gas is screaming gasless expansion. This probe is still running around and being annoying, but it looks like Beasty wants to actually throw down his command center in his natural expansion directly. If you get away with that, that's always a good thing to do, because it's your fastest way, your most greedy way to go about doing anything. But the question is, what is Agh going to do? Agh got Zealot out first now, which is a much better thing to do than the last game, how that went, because that eBay was so damaging to getting a Nexus down as actual natural expansion. It forced Agh to get it as 3rd on Cloud Kingdom, and that's not exactly a very good spot to see, but it's okay. It ended up working out for Agh eventually. Okay, so the command center is now on the way for Beasty, so it is looking officially like a 1-rax gasless expansion. And now we gotta see if Beasty's gonna be greedy again. I highly doubt it. I think he may go for a similar build, but I don't think he's gonna be as forward with Marines. I think he's gonna be forced back a little bit because of the fact that Agh was able to kill so many Marines for free before. Now we are having a traditional 1-gate expand from the Toss's point of view. And the interesting thing is that he's going for the Sentry after the Stalker, which is very odd. Normally you go Zealot, Stalker, Stalker, so you can actually have a little bit of presence and DPS, because against things like a 2-rax, going for the Sentry could sometimes just be death for you. Now we're going to have the Stalker continue being aggressive and just kiting back. It's actually taking a fair amount of damage, but looks like Beasty should be just fine. And Agh's 4 pounds there, I don't think it was seen by Beasty. It was seen by, oh, the SCV probably saw it by Beasty. But Beasty has not seen his natural expansion. As of right now, for all he knows, it could actually be a 4-gate that's hitting him. So he's got to be a little bit wary of this. And he's actually being seriously wary of that. He's throwing down a 2nd bunker, so he's really not going to be playing overly greedy in this game around. But he's going to go for the tech lab and 3 racks total so far. So he's not going to be so safe as to get a 4th racks down, I don't think. But it's definitely looking like he is going to be playing it definitely safer. We got Twilight Council. Ooh, we got fast charge lots or High Templar coming out of Agh. If we can go for like a big charge lot Templar push or charge lot Archon push, I would really enjoy seeing that. As right now, Beasty is going for a very nice defensive position. This supply depot is great for dealing with Zealots and preventing them from hitting both of these bunkers. That's the perfect place there, and we're going to see the death of this Stalker. Nice. Beasty being very safe with these Marines. And I like this too, setting the hurt Marine to look around for any probes. I think it's a great thing. Oh, actually, just for scouting too. See if the army's gonna come up. Okay, so Dark Shrine. Interesting. Agh is going to be DT rushing. But an eBay and a full wall is going to be in play. And Beast is going to be pretty solid here. He's getting his factory now. So he's going to stick with going into 3 racks and then going for the starport, which I like that he's going to stick with that, but he's going to be safer by getting out these bunkers. And oh, hey, that's not a wall. That SCV just went right by. So is Beastie going to plug this hole? Because that could be a little bit of a vulnerability. I think he's now just double checking that it is indeed a hole. He's on a hold position now too, so maybe he's going to leave it open on purpose. But I don't see why. I mean, we should definitely see +1 weapons and the missile turret going down soon. But this is going down now. We do have charge. So okay, so this means that basically if the DT rush itself doesn't do crazy amounts of damage and doesn't really work, then Agh's just going to throw down some Archons to go charge that Archon and go bust up the ramp. But there is the missile turret going down, and as you can see, Beastie hasn't really seen much of anything. He's basically just playing uberly safe. He's expecting aggression out of Agh, and it's going to be happening just there. And oh, isn't that sneaky? Agh was getting hallucinations so he could get a Phoenix hallucinated here and warp the DTs directly into the main base of Beastie. That would have been a nice move if that actually paid off. Oh my gosh, that would have paid. Oh, he's doing it. He actually got it off. That. Oh, the pylon is still alive, and now we have the DTs running forward, but the missile turret is there. Well, that's not going to go so well. That SCV gets targeted down immediately, and now we're having a scan going down, but this other DT is going to be, and it dies. But where's that Phoenix? Let's say Phoenix is still here. Hurry up, his life is almost done, but that's not going to be working out so well. So that DT rush did nothing. But a Psystorm is going to be coming out too. We're going to be able to get a lot of those Templar out of various sorts. We're going to be up to 6 gates. Charge that Archon Templar. I like it, but ooh, Beastie's going to go for a little bit of a push right now. He's got Medivacs, and he's going to bring a barracks down here to fully get that wall. Is it a new barracks? Or yep, it's a new barracks. But his +1 is almost done. We have this DT getting scanned. Oh, look! Beastie just basically thought it was going to be a DT over there, but he ends up actually accidentally getting the DT in the wrong spot. But hey, who's going to complain about that? Not Beastie. Alright, so now this factory still is running around. This probe is still present in the map, so we could see another just pylon being thrown down over here to start getting some aggressive DT warp-ins some more. But still, right now this is a little bit of a scary force for Agh, but he actually has his Psystorm done. His Psystorm is done, and he has enough energy for a single Psystorm. This one Templar has enough energy for Psystorm, but that may be just enough to push back Beastie when Beastie tries to get up the ramp, because that threat is big. But we're actually going to see Beastie go for a double drop. So Beastie's going to go for a double drop and then start moving into the main base of Agh, as he's streaming forward and going to be moving forward. He's going to hit the mineral line, and Agh is not pulling back. His units are all getting hit. The probe is getting decimated. We saw 13 probes go down in the span of half a second, and now we're going to watch as this Nexus is going to take a fair amount of hits. My God, now we're having the Zealous pushing forward. Beastie's going to stim. He's going to be able to take down this Nexus. It falls, and now Beastie can just retreat, and he's going to retreat in the storm. Accomplishes almost nothing. Beastie retreats with both his Medivacs alive. Both his Medivacs alive, and loses only 7 food of army there. Nicely done. I even created a word in that time. So with the probe count getting diminished by that much, Beastie's now in a great spot. He's now ahead in the workers, he's got orbital commands, and his 3rd command center is on the way. So he is going to be expanding, while the Nexus that Agh's building has to be inside Agh's own main base. And that's, yeah, I'd say put it in beautiful English terminology. But the Ghost Academy is now coming out for Beastie, so he's going to have a very nice presence on the map in terms of just disrupting these Psystorms. He's going to be able to EMP the Archons, EMP or snipe these High Templar, and he'll be able to 2-shot them with EMPs because of the psionic modifier for those dudes. Those dudes being the High Templar. But there's the Mobius reactor, so it looks like EMP is definitely going to be favored over the Cloak at the moment. We'll probably get the Cloak after that, so we can be fancy with sniping off and destroying and EMPing High Templars and army and whatnot. But Beastie's doing a great job of just running around and being aggressive, looking for all of these possible expansions that Agh just might have. But Agh is still in 2 bits. Ooh, there's a big drop here coming back. Massive amount of... he kills the Nexus again! Kills the Nexus again, as going to be streaming forward. These 2 Archons just missed an opportunity to kill off 2 or 3 of these Medivacs. Yeah. Ouch. Yep. So now we're gonna having a High Templar. It looks like Agh's gonna be the aggressor now, but oh, Beasty sees these units. Feedback goes down. Nice feedback. Archon is now going to be coming in, but that's not going to be allowed to finish. Beasty's just going to go ahead and stream forward, and there is the death of those units. And now Beasty can just stim and run away. Agh, oh, actually, Beasty can start kiting. That'd be really good. But just so you know, medevacs are slower than Archons, so Archons can actually catch up to them. And you can see that they're doing just that. This is going to be a dead medevac. Yes. Oh, this other one is so close to dying. But there is the wall, and there's no way Zealot Archon can bust this wall in these numbers. That is just asking to die. But BC has his third orbital command now done. There's no third base because Agh's only just now putting down his Nexus once again in his main base. BC is doing an amazing job of just containing Agh. He just keeps dropping everything in the base. And it's like, yeah, goodbye to your main Nexus. That's ridiculous. And he's got so many medevacs here. He just repaired them all with these SCVs, which is so important. And how many ghosts do we have in the field? 3 ghosts, all with enough for an EMP. That is pretty deadly. And plus, Agh knows about those the ghosts and the EMPs. That threat is very much there. So Agh is not feeling very comfortable in terms of pushing out or doing anything this game around. And just, oh my god, BC just finished a full eBay over here. That's so obnoxious. Well, I guess nope, this version doesn't have gold. Looks like TSL people took the GSL versions of the maps, and not the MLG versions of the maps, which is I kind of like that. So now Beasty has his third base up, and there's an E base sitting where Agh's third Nexus could be. So the base count, probably SCV count, and everything is definitely in favor of the one known as Beastyqt right now. He's also got 8. He's got 8 ghosts, and by the way, just know that DT Shrine was also taken out, so there's not even any more threats of Dark Templar anymore on this map. You can see how none are even alive or anything. So Beasty is really in a commanding spot right now, and here we have Agh is indeed taking this middle base because there's a Zealot right now working on taking that out. It looks like a Marino is trying to take out there, but it looks like we have the army here. Cloak is about to complete for those ghosts, and once that happens, it's going to be really. Wait, is there no Robo? I didn't see a Robo earlier. Is there still no Robo? There's no Robo. Cloaked ghosts could kill everything. Everything. And there they are. They are cloaked. They're going to start sniping. They're killing off so much. EMPs are landing over the army, and we're having them just attacking. Remember, ghosts also deal with a nice amount of DPS against light units. And guess what? Zealots and High Templar are both light. And now we're going to watch them moving down. You got High Templar going to be coming out. They're going to start storming. Nope, they're just going to die instead of storming. Oh, that's terrible. Beasty has pretty much sealed this game. If you can just stim once. Oh yeah, this is ridiculous. You're going to start moving back. The Archons are doing a nice bit of damage, but there's so many medevacs. There's 11 medevacs. Nothing dies. GG gets called. And game 2 goes to Mr. Empire.Beastyqt. And now we're going to be getting into the next game. Once again, guys, replays, VODs, write-up, all that is going to be on zanderfeverSC.tv if you're interested. Let's go to game 3.